consistent offensive side, I guess, for the Hawks here in this game. Number 2 is the goal.
Yeah, they did a nice job of putting stuff together in the innings they scored. They only scored 3s, but they put a crooked number up each time. And as a coach, you like to see them do that. But 16 hits, there isn't really anything you can complain too much about offensively in game 1.
There's a ball scattered left side. 3-2 the count. Once they got that offensive train warmed up, they were coasting there as they had 3 hits in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 7 in the sixth to win that game 10-7. Here's a battle by Saunders to the 8th grader Emily Klosterman, as Klosterman getting the start, as Coach Rave has done in the past couple of weeks. Another foul ball out of play.
Klosterman, this is her 9th start of the year. She has a record of 5-2 on the year, 52 innings pitched, allowed 44 hits, 38 runs, of which 19 are earned, so 2.56 earned run average, walked 34, hasn't hit anybody, struck out 38. She hasn't hit anybody yet. I've got to talk. She's only an 8th grader. I haven't had my talk with her yet about how you got to have some hit by pitch.
Boy, Stephen and Wemble, they remember
what I'm talking about. They remember what I'm talking about. You got to have a certain amount of hit by pitch in order to establish that home plate is mine.
Both of them are right on that. They do.
I got to have a talk with her.
As the walk there, Saunders earns herself a leadoff walk. Jessica Makovic now standing in. Runner goes to throw to the first base side of second as Wegman collides with the runner, Saunders, before she gets to second. As she was going for the ball, it went into center field.
A little late getting over there covering, and the ball did go into center field and give her a stolen base on the play.
So Makovic will stand back in. First pitch of ball. It was a ball. 1-0 to come out, up and in. For ball 2 there is leaning out of the way. Makovic. 2 balls and no strikes here. You almost had your wish, but you don't want enough in the head area there.
Not in this situation.
There's a ball. There's a ball over the catcher all the way to the fence for ball 3. 3-0 to count. Runner goes to third on the wild pitch. So Wolfsburg needs to settle down here. As 3-0 after walking the leadoff batter. There's a strike at the outside corner. Waist high. Outside corner for strike 1. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, Makovic, a great job there offensively for Dewitt. 3 out of 4, 3 runs scored, an RBI.
And then a girl on the right shoulder plunks her first girl of the season. Makovic gets to take her base down to first.
She's listening. I didn't even get to talk to her in person, but she heard me from here apparently. Not the exact situation I want to see that, but but she's trying to control that inside portion of the plate. That's what you got to do as a pitcher. I don't care what level you're at. You've got to control the inside portion of the plate, or you won't be successful.
Establish your area and keep those batters thinking that they're just not going to come up there and get everything they want. As there's a bouncing ball left side, foul ball. Good pickup by head coach Lee Swanson in the third base coaching box for his Sabres. 5-15 now after game 1 loss. Hawks are 15-9. Head coach Tiffany Rave in her first season, 5th season overall. Now 123 wins, 57 losses. The 0-1 on the way. Here's a bunt, running bunt. 1 run is in. Colesman fires the first, can't get a girl, and good aggressive running, going all the way from first to third on the bunt is Makovic. And the Sabres up 1-0. Coach Ray will call timeout and say, we got to do better than this, as the Sabres up early here in the top of the first.
Yeah, that was pretty much a squeeze all the way. As Kinney scored around the bunt, put it down a good bunt. For a squeeze play, he would put it right in. If she's bunting for a base hit, it wasn't executed very good. But the runner, Saunders, from third was moving on that pitch. So, that was a play that they had designed and put the ball in play. So, there again, pesky offense here by Dewitt scores in the top of the first inning, just as they did in game 1.
Coach Rave not wasting any time, going to the junior Kristen Wegman to come in here and try to shut the door on the Sabres. Pitching change here, 1-0. Central Dewitt, no outs in the first. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
Back into Sill Field here at the top of the first inning. Only 3 batters have been up to the plate for Central Dewitt, and all 3 of them have reached base. One has scored in the form of Haley Saunders as a walk, a hit batter, an infield hit. And 1 run is in, runners on first and third with nobody down. The number 4 batter, Keelan Bowen, will stand in here and face a new pitcher as Kristen Wegman back in here tonight, throwing inside the circle and facing the Sabres, as in game 1, she allowed 10 hits, struck out 5 and walked 2. And here Bowen squaring the bunt, pulls back a throw down to third. Morrison covering, but not close to the runner at third, who's getting back to the base as the runner Kinney goes to second. As Bowen back in with an 0-1 count. 1-0 Sabres early on here in this second game of the Swamac Conference East Division doubleheader tonight. That got underway at 6:56. First game took an hour and 44 minutes. Hawks winning 10-7. 1-1 the count here to Bowen. 1-1 outside, too far for ball 2, 2-1 the count. So the 8th grader Klosterman, 3 batters, and now you go back to your junior Wegman, who is able to really settle down that first game. Here's a fly ball right field going back. Collins will make the catch. He'll throw it in. Runner will tag, standing up, going to third. Great play. Great job there. Collins to Hoffman to Morrison to get that runner going into third. So the Sabres do score another run, but the Hawks get 2 outs on that play. Good heads up. Great throw by Hoffman. Good job by Morrison getting the tag down on the foot in front of the bag. And that's how you get yourself out of a jam there, making plays like that. Now there's 2 down.
Well, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to the catcher, Ashley Himes, on that play for the first baseman to cut that and go 3 to cut that run, because that was perfectly executed.
This one skied into deep center field. Toll sliding back will make the catch. The fly out to the center fielder for out number 3. 2 runs in for the Sabres, who are the bottom half. West Delaware softball, KMCH Sports.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
We're back in, bottom of the first inning. Emily Toll leads it off with a infield hit, able to beat it out. Now she steals second base. Runner on second, nobody down. Liz Kolak, the DP, settling in here. Hawks trail 2-0. Bottom of inning number one. There's a ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher, and Toll will go to third on the wild pitches for the Sabres in the top half of this first inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, no Hawk errors, and nobody left on base. 8th grade pitcher Maya Kavanaugh. This one raced down the line off the bat of Kolak. She'll have her first hit of the night at an RBI variety. The Hawks have cut the deficit to 1 as Toll scores easily from third.
Yeah, that's a good way to answer that 2 spot in the top half of the first, is come right back and 2 batters and get one of those runs back. As Kavanaugh, an 8th grader, her 7th start on here, she has a record of 1-3 on here, 36 and a third innings pitched, 58 hits, 51 runs, of which 29 earned, a 5.59 earned run average, 16 walks, 3 hit batters, 16 strikeouts, opposing batting average is .293.
Ashley Himes standing in, the senior catcher. Bounce this one in the batter's box. Hits her on the right shoulder for foul ball, strike 1. On 1 to count to Ashley Himes. And good for Liz Kolak coming up there and lacing that ball down the line for an RBI. She was only one of 9 batters that did not get a hit for the Hawks offensively. She did some things. She got on base a few times and scored twice, but was not able to get a hit in that game 1, but she came down poised in this game 2 and gave the Hawks their first run.
Yeah, she did a nice job. They went with that pitch. A pitcher on the upper outer portion of the plate just went with it. Himes up there trying to sacrifice bunt her first time. She goes 4 for 4 in game 1. So even though you get 4 hits, the situation calls for that sacrifice bunt. That's what you do.
Do what your team needs, and 2 strikes and the ball now taken high and outside. 1-2 the count to Himes. Runner on first, nobody down here. The last of the first inning. There's a swing on and the miss by Himes. She goes down for out number 1. It brings up Haley Morrison now.
Morrison 2 out of 4 in game 1 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. So again, one of that. The best part of that offensive output right there in that middle of that lineup.
She had one of those big hits in the 6th inning of game 1 and hits this one right side. Second baseman not able to come up with it. Morrison will go to second on the throw. Scooting into third is Kolak. Runners on second and third with 1 down for the Hawks.
Yeah, I don't know if she really meant to throw that in there. I don't know if that ball was maybe a little wet coming in there because she didn't throw it that hard, but it sailed over second base. And Morrison literally, seeing that ball got away, it gets herself down to second base on the play. So runners at second, third, with just 1 out, and the number 5 hitter, Bridget Hoffman, stepping in.
Hoffman, the junior first baseman, had 3 hits, 3 for 4, with 2 runs scored and an RBI in game 1. There's a ball that gets away from the catcher, coming in, standing up easily is Kolak there, as Liz will score the second run of this inning. And tie this ball game up at 2.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the, just like the first game, each team scored in the first inning of the first game, and we thought maybe kind of an offensive output, and we ended up that way with the 10-7 the contest, and this game's got kind of somewhat the makings of the same type of a high-scoring affair.
1-0 the count here to Hoffman after the wild pitch. Nice stop by the catcher, Swanson. Going inside for ball 2-2-0 the count. With a runner on third, we're tied at 2 in the last of the first inning. The 2-0. There's a strike, waist tie, inside corner, strike one.
That's a good pitch to lay off there. Again, that's that inner portion of the plate I'm talking about. Pitcher's got to control that. It'd be a great two-strike pitch right there.
2-1 on the way. Swung on and foul ball there. Just got a piece of that one. 2-2 the count with one down. Two is chopped left side foul. Back down behind the third base Hawks dugout. 2-2 the count with one away. Runner on third. We're tied at 2. Two now on the way from Kavanaugh. It's late in the left field. To the left fielder, she'll get it in quickly, but not before a one-out RBI single off the bat of Bridget Hoffman as Morrison comes in to score easily the third run. Hawks lead 3-2.
Yeah, they're again hitting the ball very, very sharply. You know, good patient at bat there. Took that first strike. So it was on the inner portion of the plate. Bridget, the power that she has in that bat, usually fouls that down the line. So take that pitch and they'll wait till the pitcher makes a mistake and gives me something better to hit. She did right there.
This one grounded left side off of that of Kristen Wegman. Thought about second, but the shortstop Makovic goes to Bowen at first. The ground out to the shortstop. 6-3 put out for out number 2 as Hoffman makes her way to second. So runner on there in the form of Hoffman, and 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Hawks leading 3-2. Megan Collins, the right fielder, will stand in. Megan had one of those big hits, RBI, in the 7-hit, 5-run, 6th inning of game 1. The reason why the Hawks came back and won that one 10-7 in the first game here tonight to improve the record to 15-9. The Sabres are 5-15 coming in here to game 2. This one, hit, hot shot right back to Kavanaugh in the circle. Nice play by Makovic, the shortstop, as she's able to get it off the deflection, fire to first for another ground out to the shortstop for out number 3. Hawks do get 3 runs. They take the 1-run lead. We go to the second, 3-2 West Delaware Hawks softball. KMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Along with in-studio producer Abby Becker back on East Main Street, Manchester. John Hill up the road at Sill Field as the Hawks leading Central DeWitt 3-2 here on the top of the second. 6, 7, 8 slated for the Sabres. Swanson, Kavanaugh, and Seitz. 2-2. Now ball 3 there upstairs. Here to Emily Swanson. Number 6 hitter, the catcher for the Sabres. Pops this one up right side out of play. Swanson, one of the 5 8th graders in this younger squad for head coach Lee Swanson in his 4th season. Sabres are 5-15 after a 13-22 year a season ago, and there is a strikeout there. Going down, looking is Swanson for the first strikeout for Wegman here. As close to getting the start. Wegman came in relief in that first inning. There's a slow ground ball left side, up and over as Kolak. Forgot to mention about Kolak, the DP now playing shortstop, as Coach Rave trying something a little different there as Kolak, designated player, playing short. Morrison going over to third as Wegman came into the game. 1-0 the count here to Maya Cavanaugh, the pitcher of record for the Sabres. There's a ball upstairs. Chen high for ball 2-0 the count. It's so important to be able to mix and match and get players to be comfortable playing at the varsity level. And Kolak playing short, see how that situation goes. And no better time to experience with it, to play with it now than as you get closer to the postseason.
Well, that's why that designated player rule comes in.
There's another ground ball. Kolak able to stop it. Fires to first, not able to get it. But that's what I'm talking about. She's able to cover some ground over there. Able to get to that ball. Just left the second base bag. Stopped her momentum. Fired a bullet to Hoffman. And just not in time to get Cavanaugh racing down the line. So an infield hit here with one down in the second.
Yeah, that was a great play to get to that thing. That was base hit all the way, right back up the middle. But for Dewitt, the nice part about that is that brings up their number 9 hitter. You know, if you get out of this inning, you'll start the next inning with the top of the order, but yet their 9 hitters. She went 2 out of 3 in first game.
Haley Seitz standing in. She was the right fielder flex in game 1, did not bat. There's a strike at the inside corner. This is thrown down in the outfield. Toll right there for the backup as Cavanaugh gets to second.
That's Seitz. You missed one. Cavanaugh grounded out to short.
I did, thank you. As a Watson standing in. Oh, 0-2 the count. Here to the number 9 batter with 2 down. There's did she go? Yep, she did. Uh-oh. And now he called her out. He called her out.
He already called her out, plus she's out of the baseline.
And now Coach Rave out asking Mr. Nauman, now Mr. Murray in to explain the situation. And now Coach Rave doesn't like it, going to the dugout. She's not going to listen to the explanation.
Well, she should have, the base runner should have been out because she was halfway to the dugout.
It can be called if you give yourself up. And I thought he made the out call.
Yeah, he did. He made the out call. That's what she was complaining about. You made the out call.
Yeah. Now here's a bunt left side of the plate, foul ball. So runners on first and second with 2 down after all that.
Which I'm a little surprised on that thing, why they're running from second one, didn't over to third in that situation.
And there's a ground ball off the glove of Morrison. The shortstop Kolak came up with it. The runner scooting into third right by her. Seitz on third, Watson on second now, and Saunders getting on the infield hit there. Probably going E5 there?
I went E5, yeah.
So the base is loaded, and there's a ball upstairs. Chen high for a ball, 1-0 the count.
Well, big at bat here for what Hawks thought would have been the third out of the inning on the, what we thought was a called third strike, a swinging strike. But she went down to first base and called her safe, and we're still going on. And Dewitt Central is going to try to take advantage of this. So they got bases loaded with 2 outs.
Makovic standing in 2-1 the count. There is a strike in her half. Thigh high, strike two. 2-2 the count.
The tough score. They're giving an error on that.
That's a tough one. There's a chopper left side. Wegman out of the circle, fires the first and gets her girl. The 1-3 put out for out number 3 as the Hawks hang on to the lead. On to the second we go. Hawks softball, KMC Sports.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Wald LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Wald LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or give us a call at 927-2232.
Welcome back into Sill Field. As grounding out to start the inning is Marley Boyce. The 4-3 put out, ground out to the second baseman for out number 1, brings up Heidi Yankovic. So 8-9-1 Boyce, Yankovic, and Toll. Hawks are able to hold Central Dewitt with no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Sabres left 3 on in that second inning. Hawks leading 3-2 here in the last of inning number 2. Chopper left side, shortstop. No, the pitcher gets in front of the shortstop there, just to the edge of the circle. Left side of the circle as Kavanaugh got it and fired to first for the second out. And it brings up the top of the order, and Emily Toll.
Nice play by the infield on both of those plays. They're making some nice plays to retire the Hawks. First 2 up, 2 down here. Top of the order, Emily Toll.
There's a ball taken. 1-0 the count to Toll.
Emily was 3 for 5 in game 1, plus she had a base hit her first time, so a nice 4 out of 6 doubleheader here so far tonight.
There's a one-hopper back to Kavanaugh in the front of the circle for the put-out of Emily Toll. 1-3 variety there. Ground out to the pitcher for out number 3. And we go to the third. 3-2 still Hawks. West Delaware softball, KMC Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Back in as we start the third inning, 3-2. Hawks have the lead in this game two of the Waback East Division doubleheader tonight. Callaway Kenny pops this one up left side, foul ground. Morrison gets over there and makes the catch for out number one. We're to keep you up to date on weather information. A severe thunderstorm watch has been enacted for Lynn, Jones, Southern Delaware, and Southern Buchanan until 5 a.m. So still keeping heads up on that weather situation that has been going on all day today. Of course, Monday, the strong winds around the KMCH listening area. The talk was it was supposed to be just as severe, but we dodged that bullet today. There's a nice play by Kolak up the middle, going to her left. Fires the first and gets the batter Bowen for out number two, as Kenny was retired on the pop out to the third baseman, and now Bowen grounds out for 2 outs. So we'll keep you up to date on that weather situation. There is another system building back up, west, and the National Weather Service putting out that severe thunderstorm watch, but a lengthy part of time till 5 a.m. Lynn, Jones, Southern Delaware, and Southern Buchanan are the counties in the KMCH listening area. We'll keep you up to date there. There's a strike, now a swing and a miss by Rosenboom here, and she's down on the count, 0-2.
Yeah, Rosenboom, just an 8th grader playing third base, and I'm really impressed with her defensively, how she plays, where she plays third base at. Struggling a little bit at the plate. She was 1 for 4 in game one, but I guess as an 8th grader, that's pretty competitive, getting in there and getting after it as an 8th grader.
Yes, indeed. 1-2 the count now to Rosenboom from Wegman. Right side, fouled into the fence. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. 8th grader stands back in. She had a hit to right. The 5th inning of game one. Takes this one downstairs for ball 2-2 the count. West Delaware and Beckman baseball will be trying to be made up for the 3rd time this week. Friday night, 5 o'clock from Jake Field inside Commercial Club Park. Bill and I will be there. All the action here on KMCH Live and KMCH.com at 5 o'clock Friday evening. This one's scattered on the play right side. 2-2 the count. Mike Johnson will be live at the Lynn County Fairgrounds in Central City on Friday evening, getting ready for the Sammy Kershaw Country Concert Friday night. We'll have updates live remote there in between our coverage of West Delaware and Beckman baseball Friday evening. This one swung on and missed. Rosenboom goes down. A 1-2-3 inning for Kristen Wegman. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Hawks still leading by 1-3-2. This is West Delaware softball, KMCH Sports.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Johnny Bell back with you at Silk Field. Here at the bottom of the third inning, Hawks still leading 3-2. Liz Kolak will start things off, and she smacks this one to right field again. Right down the line, Kolak will get her second hit of the night here, both coming in game number 2. She's got an RBI, a run scored already. Now 2 hits for Kolak as the designated player playing shortstop in this game 2. And a nice piece of hitting there again. Got a pitch out her half and took it opposite field. Ashley Himes now stands in.
Yeah, that was just almost carbon copy what she did the first time. I pitched a little outside and took it right up first baseline.
There's a bunt. Himes again sacrificing. Got the job done again as Himes, after not able to get it done the first time, I should say, Himes able to get the sacrifice there on the 5-4. Put out as Kolak goes to second with 1 down.
Yeah, that just shows you the versatility that Ashley's got there. You got your number 3 hitter, got 4 hits first game, and you got her sacrificing. You know, I mean, that's just whatever it takes for the team to put the team in the best position to score and run and win the game.
Haley Morrison standing in. She scored after reaching on an error in the 3-run first inning. Standing in here. The runner on second, 1 down. This one's right side, gets by Watson, the second baseman, being waved around by Coach Ravis. Kolak, she'll score easily standing up. Another RBI hit by Haley Morrison. The Hawks lead now 4-2 for Morrison. That is her second RBI of the night, and that's her 3rd hit of the night as well. First here in game 2.
Ties her with the team lead with 20 RBIs on the season, too, and doing a nice job of that number 4 spot here tonight for the Hawks.
So 1 in, 1 out, 1 on. Bridget Hoffman standing in. RBI hit to left her last time of the first. Stands in here. 1-0 the count with 1 down. In the last of the third, 4-2, Hawks a 2-run advantage. The 1-0 is lifted in the air. Shallow center field up, dropped in ahead of the center fielder, Kenny. Runners will be on first and second on the 1-out hit by Bridget Hoffman.
Well, Hoffman was 3 for 4 in game 1, 2 for 2 here, so a nice night here. And that's one of those bats that the Hawks, this is that time of year where you really want to take that next step. You know, we're not that far away from the tournament time coming up. The pairings just came out, and Hawks know they're going to play that kind of stuff. And you got to really start working your way to doing that kind of stuff. And it's nice to see that Bridget's bat hopefully keeps coming alive here as we go on through the season.
Yes, indeed. As Wegman there, right on the line, just to the left of the line, a foul ball call. There's Rosenboom right there, the third baseman. Strike 1. Halfway down the line again, Rosenboom, the third baseman. As Wegman was swinging on that one.
Yeah, look how close she plays. She just amazes me as an 8th grader.
Bunting this one, that's going to be right out from the plate, deadens it. The catcher swats and throws it down to the second baseman, Watson covering. So the 2-4 on the putout for out number 2. Hoffman gets the second. Morrison over to third. Runners on, second and third. 2 down with Megan Collins standing in. She grounded out to the shortstop, Makovic, her last time up in the first.
Actually hit it hard enough, went off the pitcher over to the shortstop and threw it out. And she hit the ball very, very hard right back up the middle. And, you know, as a coach, you know, as a fan of West Delaware, that's what you want to see is hit that ball hard right back up the middle. But just couldn't quite get it, sneak it past the pitcher. And shortstop Makovic made a great play.
The 1-0, there's a ball downstairs, ball 2, 2-0 to count.
A nice job behind the plate there. Did Swanson saving a wild pitch as the ball was in the dirt. She did a good job of just smothering that thing and saving the potential run there for the Sabres.
There is a ball taken downstairs. Ball 3, 3-0 the count. There's a strike. Outer half, waist high. Strike one, 3-1 the count. 2 down, runners on second and third. Here in the last of the third, 4-2. Hawks leading this ball game. 3-1 on the way. Waits back into the left field. That'll be a 1 RBI, now 2 RBIs coming in. Hoffman and Morrison. 2 RBI, 2 out. Single to left field off the bat of the senior Megan Collins coming through again. That's her 3rd RBI of the night and her 2nd hit.
Actually, I had her for 2 RBIs first game. She did a nice job there. Just a good, solid hit. Just a tremendous job. That's coming out of that number 7 spot. But the big thing is, there was a 2-out base hit to get in those 2 RBIs. So great job there by Megan Collins.
Yes, indeed. She did have 2 in that 6th inning. 2 of the 5 runs scored. So 4 on the night for Collins. As here is Marley Boyce now. Quickly down 0-2. Left-handed senior Boyce takes upstairs and gets by the catcher back to the backstop. Collins will go to second.
Again, somebody in scoring position, an opportunity to add to the 6-2 Hawk lead here.
Boyce ready. Chops this one right side of the batter's box. All ball, 1-2 the count with 2 away. Hawks have scored 3 in this inning to lead 6-2 here in the bottom of the 3rd. 1-2 the count to Marley Boyce. 1-2 on the way from the 8th grader. Kavanaugh swings through it. Boyce tie on the outside. Boyce goes down. The Hawks get 3. We go to 4, 6-2 West Delaware. Hawks softball. KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
Eastern Iowa's Variety Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Bill back with you here in the 4th inning now. 6-2 Hawks expand their lead, scoring 3 runs in that bottom of the 3rd. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 runner left on base. So 6-2 here in the top of the 4th. 6, 7, 8. Swanson, Kavanaugh, Seitz do up for the Sabres. Will pop her right side. Caught just inside the tag, right on the line by Bridget Hoffman off the bat of Swanson. The pop out to the first baseman for out number 1.
There again, Wegman just keeps making some nice quality pitches there. Just enough off the plate. They really couldn't get much on it. Just a little pop.
There's a dead ball. And
hit by pitch. That a good.
Kavanaugh.
Get that inside of the plate.
Second one of those of this game. I mean, Wegman has.
That's her second one. She's only had 1 this year, but that's her second one. You got to have more than 1, so.
So Seitz stand in.
Yeah, Praher fell out of the way. It is number 13.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. We have a bench runner that he was writing on his card. Must have a
should have
runner.
a courtesy runner for the pitcher Kavanaugh there.
Can see that number.
22, it looks like.
Katie Fox, another one of the 5 eighth graders on the run.
Well, 20, was that 22 or 24? I can see the 1-2 really good. She's just at the wrong angle.
Preston did courtesy run in game 1.
Looks
So
like 24.
there's a strike inside corner. 2-1 the count. So it is Peyton Preston.
It is Preston.
You ruined my line.
Oh.
He had to go foul. Ball that goes a third of the way down the line, and Morrison picks it up before it can roll any longer, and getting on first base is Sykes. She'll be on with the infield hit there as Preston will go to second. Sykes is now on first on the infield hit with one down. Now the number 9 batter, Sarah Watson, who struck out but reached on a drop third her last time up. Controversial play in that second inning, but the Hawks got out of it with no runs in by Dewitt. There is a bouncing ball. Kolak's going to get it and just step on the bag. A little hesitation there as Morrison not able to get back in time. Kolak just took it herself, forced out Preston at third. Now there's 2 down.
Yeah, nice headsy play there. She had to go to her right to get it, and then with Morrison playing as far as she was because of the slap hitter, really couldn't get back to third. And I was afraid she's going to just try to maybe wing it to first base end, but nice headsy move, knowing the fact that she had an easy force at third.
Foul ball left side off the bat of Haley Saunders. A leadoff girl here for the Sabres, who has reached base both her 2 times up here in game 2. Walked and scored back at the first, reached on an error, was stranded back in the second. 1-1 the count here, 2 down. Top of the fourth, Hawks lead 6-2. This one is looped over the head of the shortstop in the left field, just missing the base umpire, Dan Murray, somehow. He was ducking, trying to get out of the way. That one just missed him into left field. And the runners will be on every base here for the Sabres.
Yeah, as he was crouching, the ball was coming right down. It was almost like it had a radar on him. And now the base is loaded, so Dewitt Central not got any quit in him here, trying to come back from the 6-2 deficit here in the top of the fourth. Number 2 hitter, Jess Makovic, stepping in there.
And takes a strike, going 1 the count.
Makovic 3 out of 4, 3 runs scored in RBI in game 1.
Game 1, the Hawks won 10-7 upstairs, chin high. The ball 1-1 the count. 1 hour and 44 minutes. And game 1. We are 49 minutes old here in game 2 in the top of the fourth. Ground ball right on the line that went to the right side as Hoffman picks it up and foul ground for a foul ball. 1-2 the count here with 2 away. In the top of the fourth inning, 6-2 Hawks with the 4-run advantage.
With this quality 2-strike pitch here now from Wegman to get the Hawks out of this inning.
Up and out for a ball. 2-2 the count to Makovic. Shortstop hit by a pitch and scored in the first. Grounded out to Wegman her last time in the second. This one is laced down the right field side. 1 run will score. And everybody else will go station to station here. And the bases will be loaded again. Makovic with a 2-out RBI single to right field.
Yeah, she did a nice job. That pitch was on the inner portion, but she just got turned on it and hit it on a shot out in the right field. So good 2-out hit there. The junior shortstop, Makovic.
That's the lead to 3 now for the Hawks. 6-3. Kelly Kinney standing in. Swanson calling time to talk to his offensive batter here, Kinney. Infield hit, RBI in the first. Popped out to third baseman last time up. A strike there. Here to Kinney, 0-1 the count.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. It was up around the shoulders and unable to hold up on that thing. It's a great location.
0-1 outside. Got to chase a ball well off the plate as Himes sat out there and got that for strike 2 on the swing and a miss by Kenny. 0-2 the count. Here for Wegman, setting up there again. She offered at it, but pulled it back. A check swing there.
That was close, but if you're going to ask somebody where the umpire's umpire, you can't ask that one.
She didn't go. It was all. She was able to hold it. 4-1, 1-2 the count. 1-2 on the way. Upstairs, she swats this one left side well.
Oh, that was solid. Somebody's car just got hit.
Unparked over that way, but I think I'm up. Too much of that.
Yeah, it looks like a van sitting there. A silver-colored van. Yeah. That was pretty solid.
There's a ball outside.
Yellow covered hail tonight. You can get hail damage on that.
2-2 on the way. Downstairs, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sabre runner on every base here with 2 down, top of the 4th. Hawks trying to hang on to their 3-run lead. 6-3 right now. 3-2 on the way. This one's fouled back to the fence. 3-2 the count.
With 2 outs, all 3 runners, they were in motion, so they like to see him retire the batter here because she hits that ball in the outfield. There's 2 easily going to score.
Full count again, swung on and missed.
Step on the plate, step on the plate.
Hines that. She threw it down and got it anyway. They strike out, and the 2-3 put out for out number 3, and the Sabres just get 1 run here in the 4th. Go to the bottom half, 6-3. Hawks have the lead. West Delaware softball, KMC Sports.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as the great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
John and Bill back with you. Bottom of the 4th. Hawks lead 6-3. 9-1-2 Slavin, Yankovic, Toll, and Kovach. Heidi is 0 for 1 here in game 2. Crowded out to the pitcher last time up. Takes a strike in the outside corner there after a ball. 1-1 the count. Yankovic had an infield hit. Flew out twice and struck out in game number 1. Strike there. Strike 2, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, she's taking a lot of pitches on that outer portion of the plate. They've done a tremendous job of a left-hand slapper to really giving her on that outside corner.
Ball outside in the dirt there. We're even 2-2. Hawks scored 3 in the first, 3 more in the third for the 6-3 lead. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball outside low again. Ball 3, 3-2 the count. Sabres 2 in the first, 1 more in the top of this 4th inning. The 3-2 on the way. Blind into the fence line for the Hawks third base dugout. Bob Wall will do 3-2 again.
Yeah, that was spoiled there. Again, a good pitch there by Cavanaugh on that lower outer portion of the plate, which hard to protect that plate as a left-handed slap hitter.
3-2. Up and out of play again. Full count coming up again. The Hawks through 3 innings have 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 runners left on base, 1 Sabre defensive error. For the Sabres, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 Hawk error, and 6 runners left on. This one's chopped up the middle. Nice backhanded play inside the circle by Kavanaugh, the pitcher, and able to fire to first for the first out of the inning. The 1-3 put out for the first out brings up Emily Toll now. Infield hit, her first time up, and scored the first round of the game for the Hawks. Grounded out to the pitcher back in the second. There's a ball, misses outside. 1-0 the count. Here to Emily Toll. The 1-0 bunts out one left side. Third baseman coming on barehanded. Got the play. Ooh, Rosenboom came on and barehanded that ball. Fired at first. Just got Toll by maybe half a step. Toll's retired for out number 2.
It was closer than even half a step, I think. That was bang real quick, and great play by that 8th grader.
There's off in the back Kolak, and bobbled by the second baseman Watson. Will be an error, and Kolak reaches first base after the errors of 2 down, and a runner on first. Ashley Himes will stand in.
Yeah, let's see if the Hawks can make that 2-out error really hurt. There's actually a hot bat in game 1, 4 for 4. A couple of RBIs here, so see if she can find that stroke that she had in game 1.
There's a strike by Himes outside corner. Strike 1 to Himes. 0-1 the count. 2 outs, runner on first. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Hawks the 6-3 lead. Upstairs, neck high for ball 1. We're even 1-1. Himes had 4 hits in game 1. RBI and a run scored. Ball downstairs there. And it gets past the catcher, goes to the fence line. She chases it down, but not before Kolak will scoot into second base. That's the wild pitch. Himes back in and ready. 2-1 the count. Upstairs, and chin high there for ball 3. 3-1 the count.
And I'll see if she can sit there and get a pitch to her liking and really put a drive on it. One of her base hits in game 1, a double, a line shot off the left center field fence.
This one's popped up right side, going to be out of play. Good Hawk crowd here, thing out a little bit to our left in the bleachers, but good Hawk crowd for this stormy afternoon and night. Dewitt brought a few fans here. Of course, a long drive for them. The good Hawk faithful coming out and supporting their softball team here tonight. There's a foul ball. Himes will be back in there, full count, 3-2. Baseball team will be action tomorrow night at home at Exide Field inside the Beckman Sports Complex. They'll take on Center Pointer Bena with a one-night conference doubleheader at 5 o'clock. We'll have the Hawks back on KMCH Friday night against Beckman. There's a fly ball into left field. One bouncer in front of left fielder and gets by Saunders. 1 run in for the Hawks as going into second will be Ashley Himes.
Yeah, that's a great 2-out base hit. The 2-out error came back to Autumn. She had a full count pitch and went right after, hit it very hard down that left field line. I gave her a double. It's probably only a single, but I gave her a double. I gave her credit for the down. 2 base hit and an RBI. That's the big thing right there. Her 5th base hit of the night.
And her second.
Mangold out there as a courtesy runner.
3rd RBI of the night. Caitlin Mangold. Courtesy running duties. We're ready to go. Runner on second. 1 in and 2 out here. Morrison standing in. Takes the ball up and out. 1-0 the count. 7-3 now. Hawks lead by 4. The 1-0 up and out, ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Good job laying off of that. She was thinking about that thing. It's up there where you can see it really good. Just a little bit too high. Good job to lay off of that. You're just going to pop that pitch up.
2-0. Grounded left side. Third baseman up and over for the putout. Morrison grounds out to end the inning. The Hawks add one more. They lead 7-3 to the fifth we go. Hawks softball, KMC Sports.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Top of the fifth inning is here at Sill Field in Manchester as the Hawks lead the Central Dewitt Sabres by the score of 7-3 now after they had one more run on one hit, one runner left on base, one defensive error by the Sabres in that fourth inning. This game at an hour and 3 minutes old now. Here in the fifth inning, 1-2 the count. The number 4 batter, Kalen Bolin. Bolin, one of the two seniors on the team. 4, 5, 6, Bowen, Rosenboom, and Swanson slated for Coach Swanson and company. There's a bouncing ball up the middle into center field for the 6th hit of the game for the Sabres.
Yeah, she did a nice job. 2 strikes. She just kind of cut down on that swing a little bit, just hit it hard right back up the middle. And typically, if you're struggling a little bit or get that 2-strike pitch or whatnot, usually just cut down and swing a little bit. Just try to hit the ball right back where it came from. She did an excellent job of hitting that time for the leadoff single for the Sabres. We got Mackenzie Rosenboom.
There's a ball outside. Ball 1-0 the count. The 8th grade third baseman Rosenboom struck out swinging here last time. Flat out to Toll in center. First time in the first. There's 1-0. Strike at Mees inside corner. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. To Rosenboom. Got a hit in the fifth, the first time. In the first game, I should say. There's a swinging strike called. 1-2 the count here to the Sabres number 5 batter.
Yeah, she was trying to lay a bunt down, it looked like, and kind of offered that. Even though the pitch was blowing away, she offered that and called a strike by the umpire.
Strike 3. Looking variety there. Rosenboom goes down for the first out of the 5th inning. Brings up Emily Swanson now, who's 0 for 2.
Yeah, that pitch there right on that inside corner. That's that pitch I'm talking about. You got to control that thing. She took that thing, but it was on that inside corner. That's why every once in a while you're going to have a hit batter trying to get that inside portion of the plate. But as a pitcher, you've got to control that. So good job there by Wegman. First pitch is ball 1.
There's ball 2 outside. 2-0 the count to Swanson, number 6 batter. The lineup for her father, head coach Lee Swanson, in his 4th season. As Himes throws down, the runner retreated back, but she's not going to go now as the ball goes into shallow center. Told him to get to it and fire down. Himes saying, hey, go ahead and tell me that the runner's not going so I don't have to waste the throw like that.
Yeah, I kind of caught everybody by surprise. I don't think the middle infielders were looking for it. They're backing it up in the outfield. But the runner, like you said, has already given herself up, went back to first.
Ball upstairs, helmet high, ball 4. Swanson, the 1-out walk. Runners are on first and second. Maya Kavanaugh will stand in, but first, Coach Swanson wants to make some kind of courtesy runner there.
Runner for the catcher, probably.
On for Swanson, her first time on base here in game 2.
It looks like it's 22 this time. I think we've seen this gal yet. They only got 3 subs. I can only see the 2 on her jersey.
Katie Fox, an 8th grader. On first, there's a ball that misses. 1-0 the count into Maya Kavanaugh. It's your record here in game 2. There's a strike. 1-1 now with 1 down. Runners on first and second. Top of the 5th. Fox leading by 4, 7-3.
Great pitch there by Wegman. Took a little something off of that and kind of started the swing and then held up and then went through with the swing and really nothing on the swing. Just able to follow it off. So great pitch there on that little change-up fooled Kavanaugh, the hitter.
Now ball 2. Even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 runners on. There's a pitch on the inside corner. Trying to check her swing, but I think it caught that inside corner anyway. Good pitch there. Thigh high by Wegman. And there's 2 down now.
But again, that's that great pitch, and I love seeing her going around the inside. And that walk she just gave up, that was her first walk since coming in relief here in game 2. And they really done a nice job of coming in and silencing this Sabre offense.
4 strikeouts by Wegman now, 3 of the 4, the looking variety. There's Seitz going to bunt. Ooh, I don't know if she did touch it.
He's going to call foul ball. It hit her, but wow, in the box.
Or it hit the bat. But he called too. She was well out of the box. I would say it hit the bat that was laying on the edge of the box, if anything. It didn't look like it hit her.
It hit the bat, it's out, isn't it?
Not if it's in the box. There's a ball outside and low. Didn't really say what he was calling there, but just a foul ball. And there's doesn't matter. Swing and a miss. Seitz goes down, and the Hawks with a 7-3 lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Hawks softball, KMCH Sports.
In sports as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Athletes strive for excellence during competition. F&M strives to exceed clients' expectations. Whereas athletes and teams focus on the score, F&M focuses on the success of our valued clients, one relationship at a time. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Back into Sill Field. We're in the mid of the fifth inning. 7-3 Hawks with the lead. And we are officially under a lightning delay as lightning was spotted here by the umpires. They came into the center circle. The coaches both came together. They said, we're going to have to halt this as by rule.
It looks like they might have just saw one down. They turn around a point down
near the high school. Back over the high school to the right here, the softball field.
Yeah, I would assume that some of these parents and fans and stuff would vacate the aluminum bleachers if we got a lightning delay.
Yes, and they're doing that right now.
I just saw that one because I heard a lot ooh, and the players and umpires, coaches and umpires turn around and point in the direction of the school, so let's put something to the south this time.
There is no rain coming down. It's just lightning. We're under lightning delay right now. By rule, you have to wait at least half hour. That's after the last lightning.
The last strike.
So you have to wait a half hour. We'll see if DeWitt, the official lightning delay was started at 10-12, but yeah, it starts over each time the lightning strikes. So we're going to see if DeWitt, it'll be up to them if they want to stick it out. This game is official right now as we're in the middle of the fifth inning. The Hawks are leading this game 7-3. Now the coaches are conferring with the their whole Sabre team. AD Mike Morrison, Coach Rave, and the both umpires are in the middle of the field at the circle talking the situation over here. So 7-3, middle of the fifth. We're in a lightning delay. As we will keep you updated on the situation here. We'll send you back to the studio. We are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 5 a.m. for parts of the KMCH listing area. Southern Delaware, Southern Buchanan, Jones, and Lynn counties all in a severe thunderstorm watch is another part of this system that brought the storms today and the rain in the area. The backside of the system coming through now, and National Weather Service putting out that severe thunderstorm warning until 5 a.m. for Lynn, Jones, Southern Delaware, and Southern Buchanan. Lightning delay, and there is EAS.
Yeah, that's probably a good
up there.
Oh, they're talking. That's good. What? To me, he's probably asking his kids, what do you want to do? Yeah, sit around for a half hour and play 2 more innings?
Yeah.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Welcome back into Sill Field. John Swisher and Bill Logan back with you as the Hawks complete the sweep here tonight. The second one has been called in 5 innings because of lightning. The Central Dewitt coaches talked it over with their team. They decided that it was going to be quite a wait, as we talked about by rule. You have to wait a half hour after the last lightning strikes. The first one at 10:12. The last one at 10:16, so it'd be at least a half hour after that, and then you still wait for other lightning strikes around the area. So we could be here for a long time tonight. Coaches did a classy move, talked to their girls, and said, "Hey, it's going to be up to you if we want to wait here or not. It could be a while. We're down by 4 runs in the 5th inning." They decided to just call it, and the Hawks get the win 7-3, as not something that Central DeWitt wants to do, but that's the situation they were dealt with. It's already been a long day, long night for them here in Manchester with waiting out the weather. I think the right decision was made there. The Hawks come away with 2 wins.
Yeah, it was. They were already delayed by an hour to get that first game. Been up here on game times, and they got an hour and a half bus trip home, and you just don't know what the weather. Lightning delays, I've seen it where lightning delays, you just had the one, and 30 minutes later you were started. But we could have another one 20 minutes from now, and then you tack on another 30 minutes, and, it's just with the weather we've had here in the last several days, that's probably the err on the side of caution and just get everybody home safely. I was a little surprised how long everybody sat in the bleachers on the lightning delay, but after that second one, there must have been a pretty good bolt that second one, and that's when everybody decided to get out of the bleachers. Maybe we better go home, so a wise decision made, but a nice job by the Hawks to get this doubleheader sweep here tonight.
Yes, indeed. As update you on the weather situation around the area, as Lynn County in the southern part of the listening area is in that severe thunderstorm warning until 11:15. National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued that severe thunderstorm warning for Lynn County, also eastern Benton County involved until 11:15. At 10:15, 8 minutes ago, severe thunderstorm was located over Shellsburg or 8 miles southeast of Benton, moving east at 35 miles per hour. The hazard conditions in this storm include quarter-size hail, as it's been radar indicated, and damage to vehicles is expected. So a severe thunderstorm warning in Lynn County and eastern Benton County until 11:15 tonight. Stay with KMCH. We'll keep you updated on the weather situation as we wrap up our coverage here tonight. Go over the totals for game number 2. The Hawks get the win. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 3 left on, 2 swinging strikeouts, as no walks in this game, no free passes at all allowed by the Sabre pitching. For the Sabres, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 runners on. They struck out 5 times, 2 swinging, 3 looking, 2 walks, and 2 hit batters. And a game that lasted 1 hour and 10 minutes, 7-3 final in 5 innings. The Hawks get the victory, and they get the sweep tonight over the Sabres of Central DeWitt. The Hawks improved the record to 16-9 overall, 4-4 in the East Side now. They are now 11-6 overall in the WAMAC. 10-6 overall in the WAMAC, make that. And 4-4 now in home games. For the Sabres, they are now 5-16, 1-12 on the road, 1-7 in the East, and 4-12 overall in the WAMAC. The Hawks get the wins tonight. Final score of 7-3 in Game 2 and 5 innings after the 10-7 victory in the first game tonight. As we found out the pairings on Monday, the Hawks will await the winner of Western Dubuque and Dubuque-Wahlert. That game will be played on Thursday, July 9th. The Hawks will open up postseason here on Saturday, July 11th, taking on that winner of Western Dubuque or Dubuque-Wahlert. The other half will be Shell Rock, Charles City, and Decorah, as the Hawks get the doubleheader sweep here tonight, as head coach Tiffany Rave coming up to join us here, as we'll talk to Coach Rave about the doubleheader sweep for her team, as 10-7 in Game 1, and in the nightcap, they get the 7-3 win in 5 innings. Coach Rave joins us now as your team able to come back and pull out that win in game number 1. Talk about the positives in that first game here tonight.
Yeah, I think the girls throughout the whole game did a good job of hitting the ball hard. We've talked about that all season long, of putting the ball in play hard, putting it on the line, putting it on the ground hard, and good things start to happen for them. And so it was good to see us continue to do that, even though early in the game we had some line drives picked off, some long fly balls that didn't get through, and we were able to do that later in the 6th, which was nice to see.
Staying with it, not getting frustrated with the offense, the consistency of the offense. It later came around in the 6th inning to really help out, but Kristen Wegman, she settled in and she really controlled the Sabres after the first couple innings.
Yeah, really did a nice job of moving the ball around for us, and Kristen got us some ground balls and some pop flies, and early on weren't necessarily making some of the plays that we should have, but really great to see our defense kind of settle in as well, make those plays. Kristen keep powering through on the mound, and I was very, very happy with her performance in Game 1.
Well, that's what we were talking about a little bit, especially in Game 2 here. This is that time of the season. You've only got a couple games left in the regular season. Pairings have been out, and you got the Ames tournament coming up, and that's kind of always a nice little trip, a little reward, to have stuff, nice, relaxing trip down to Ames. But, trying to get a little bit better. The defense was fairly solid tonight. I really was impressed with what Liz Kolak did at shortstop in the second game.
Yeah. This time of year, whether it's pretty or not, we've always talked about you find a way to get it done. And I think the girls are really starting to do that. We're playing some good softball and finding a way to get it done. One way or another, I think we've got depth in our lineup that if some night somebody else has to come into the lineup, we're able to do that. And for Liz to step in at short tonight, I think she did a fantastic job. Made some great plays up the middle, stopped a lot of balls that could have otherwise been base hits.
And so Saturday, Bill alluded to Ames, some tough competition to get you ready for the later part of this season, the postseason to be exact. 10 games remaining. It starts with 4 games on Saturday.
Yeah, I just told the girls the same thing. I said, the caliber of softball we're going to see this weekend is going to be nothing but great, and it's going to get us ready for what's to come in 2 weeks. And it's hard to believe that we're already there, but I know we're going to go and we're going to face some great pitching. We're going to see some great hitters, but really can't ask for anything else this time of year, and that's what we want. We want to see what little things we need to work on to get ready for July 11th.
And July 11th, you'll meet the winner of Western Dubuque and Dubuque-Wahlert, with the pairings coming out on Monday night. And is it what you kind of expected?
Yeah, I mean, it's always great to get that first round bye. We're going to have to come out and play a great team no matter who comes out of that game. And so once it does get to the postseason, records don't matter. Everybody's 0-0, and we take it one game at a time, and we face either Wahlert or Western Dubuque.
That's right. We'll see you next week, next Monday and Tuesday, and then Thursday with Western Dubuque, Beckman, and Mount Vernon now on the schedule next week. So congrats to the Wednesday night. Next week, good luck Saturday, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
You betcha. Tiffany Ray, the head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, as they get the 2 victories here tonight, 10-7 in game 1 and 7-3 in the second game in 5 innings. So that positive, upbeat feel to her, and she knows her team can improve and play better here and there. Wasn't the prettiest of things here tonight, but as she talked about, especially in the postseason, you win and you move on, you clean some things up, and you do the best you can, and that's the mindset, and it'll help getting that competition, that little step up on Saturday to see what they're made of there in Ames.
Yeah, you sit there this time of year, you always want to have some great pitching going on, and Kristen Wegman did a tremendous job here tonight. Struggled a little bit early in that first game, but then just got really tough towards the end of that game, and then came in relief in game 2 here, and pitched an outstanding game and got the win in both games. So she did a nice job tonight. Defense, defense wins championships, type of thing. They're couple of errors here tonight, but for the most part, made some great plays, looked pretty solid defensively. And then you got to have some timely hitting, and the bats came alive tonight. I was really impressed with Ashley Himes getting 4 hits first game, and Bridget Hoffman's bat came alive, and those are the kinds of things that they're going to need to get themselves going here, ready for the postseason.
Yes, indeed, as that will start on Saturday, July 11th. Our postseason coverage will start on Monday night, July 6th. We'll have the schedule on the website at kmch.com for you in the next couple days. I want to remind you our schedule changed for the rest of this week because of West Delaware and Beckman baseball being postponed for the second time this week. Tonight, as the Blazers will host the Hawks on Friday night, as the Hawks, the number 4 team in Class 3 at 16-4. They do have a doubleheader at home tomorrow night, but then we'll head to Beckman on Friday night, the number 1 team in Class 2A. The Blazers 15-8 on the season right now. Those 2 teams will battle it out. On Friday night, we'll have all the action from Jake Field inside Commercial Club Park. Bill and I will make the trip to Dyersville, have it all for you around 5 o'clock on Friday evening. That'll do it tonight. I want to thank in-studio producer Abby Becker. Remember to keep it tuned to KMCH. We have that severe thunderstorm warning till 11:15 for Lynn County as that system in the KMCH listing area. We will keep you up to date which way it's moving, but the severe thunderstorm warning till 11:15 now for Lynn County with the quarter-size hail, the most dangerous item in the storm system, moving to the east at 35 miles per hour. For all our sports boosters, all 38 of them, we appreciate their continuous support for bringing you high school sports. This has been West Delaware softball here tonight from KMCH Sports as the Hawks take 2 games from the Sabres of Central DeWitt by the final scores of 10-7 in game 1, 7-3 in game 2 and 5 innings. Hawks improved to 16-9. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Wednesday night. So long, everybody, from Manchester, Iowa.